Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for FET price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting on the daily chart, we're looking at several scenarios between bullish and bearish. And of course, starting with the bearish scenario, which is the most possible scenario only in the bearish, is a W, X, and a Y. Three waves toward the downside, A, B, C, three waves up to finish a wave X, and finishing a zigzag at 1-to-1 fib level 0.46. Of course, this scenario has a lower possibility so far because we're still in a bullish scenario, which has now higher possibility, which is coming in few seconds. But yeah, to call this as 1-to-1 fib level bearish scenario, we would like to hit the 886. If the price moved to the 886, 0.80 cent, therefore I give higher possibility for this 1-to-1 fib level as a target to finish a zigzag toward the downside. Of course, there is a bigger scenario for a bearish. I don't want to move so far with it, but it is an expanding flat with a wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very deep, of course, bearish scenario for 1.618, 0.17. However, we need, of course, to pass this scenario first, and of course to pass the bullish one because we are currently a little bit much higher potential for a bullish scenario. Your bullish scenario is the same count, three ways down, three ways up, finishing five ways down in a short wave C. Meaning this is a running flat, turning this wave C into the middle of this running flat, and you would like to see a sign of strength. And this is exactly what we got in this area where we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 1, and then of course continuation for a correction ABC. If that was your wave 2, you would like to see higher prices. That is exactly what happened. 1, 2, 3 was very perfect, but until we get a wave 4, very deep invalidation of this impulse. Meaning it has turned this into a correction, ABC, ABC for an expanding flat, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing in an ending diagonal for, of course, is this wave C, and finishing with it a wave 2, perfectly in between the fib levels required for a wave 2, 0.618, 0.786. And of course, looking for a signal for higher prices. This is what we got, 3 candles, green candles so far. Let's move in a little bit in the 1 hour chart here. On the 1 hour chart, we can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An impulse toward the upside, which is, and actually it's a contracting diagonal toward the upside as a leading diagonal, meaning of course a start of an impulse for higher prices, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 3 would like to reach the 1.618 at 1.23 for FET, and of course I'm looking for a correction 3 ways down and then continuation for a wave 5 for higher prices. Now your wave 2 here has reached almost the, let's see, the fib level for a wave 2, and an impulse of course has reached 0.38, which is the minimum requirement. It did not touch it yet. So yeah, I suggest of course to be careful with it because this as well can turn into a expanding flat. And that because we have reached perfectly the 1.38 fib level, as you can see here, for a wave B, probably in an A, B, and a C. So we have still to be careful. We did not touch the minimum requirement probably here. And we have to seek after a wave C here, probably for a wave 2. In case this happened, let's see the confluence target between this wave B and the 1.618 as well as an expanding flat wave C. Here we go. 1.38 and 1.618. You see the 1.38 is perfect confluence with the 0.38 fib level for a wave 2. So that is very, very possible, of course, to happen, guys. More evidence that we can get, of course, if we have finished a wave 2 or not, is, of course, the timing required here for this wave 1 and then 2. So if in case we are in a wave 2, you would like to reach the wave 2 most common fib time at 0.618. But in this case, we have bottomed before the 0.618. Now, that is a minimum requirement for the FIB time, which is 0.38. But as well, of course, I mean, yeah, it can be in between them. So it's also possible that we have bottomed, but we have to be careful for it. So what I suggest here as a signal that we are moving for higher or for lower, if we breach the 1.38, meaning if we go a little bit higher, yeah, that is a very good signal because, of course, now we have passed those fib level for wave B. In case we move a little bit lower again, and then we see, of course, kind of like an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here on the 15-minute chart, that, of course, will bring us back again for wave C, meaning you would like to see an impulse toward the downside toward the wave C to finish this wave 2. So basically, anyway, in both case scenario, we are bullish still, higher possibility for bullish scenario, but we need, of course, to watch this blue zone. This blue zone, of course, might still have to be filled regarding the time. And of course, as a signal that we move for higher is breaking again this high, breaking exactly the 1.38, meaning moving a little bit higher from it. And this will be a great indication that we have bottomed a wave 2 here. Then we're going to move, of course, our wave 2 here, bottomed, and there is no ABC anymore as an expanding flat. Yeah, so basically these are the scenarios that we would like to see unfolding. However, in case we are bearish here a little bit short term, you have to expect, of course, higher prices from the 0.38 or the 0.5 and moving, of course, continuation for higher prices in an impulse toward the upside. That was it for FET. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.